Okay guys, do you know what time it is?
Adventure time!
Adventure time! Come on, grab your friends. We'll go to very distant lands. We'll take the dog and then the human. The fun will never end. It's adventure time.
Adventure Time, Finn and Jake Investigations turns the popular cartoon into a point-and-click adventure. You play as Finn and Jake, who've started up their own detective agency to solve a range of mysteries that are plaguing the land of Ooo. How do you feel about the point-and-click choice, Barjo?
At first, Tex, I was surprised. The show just has so much action in it. But what I liked about this genre is that it gave us a chance to interact with the characters far more than we could in previous games.
Sure is a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I like stuff. Just don't like putting it away.
Ow! Affirmative. The game's cast are all voiced by the TV show's actors, which makes the conversations feel authentic. It's great bumping into some of my favourite characters like the Ice King.
Yeah, the Ice King always makes me laugh as well.
Really? Wow.
And I like how the characters also poke fun at gaming cliches.
Ew! Why did you pick that up?
It's an adventure, man. You pretty much have to pick up everything.
As good as the voice acting is, I did find it frustrating that you can't skip any conversations. Often I just want to check if a character had something new to say, but then I'd have to sit and listen to the same dialogue all over again. It really needs a skip button.
The gameplay itself is pretty standard point-and-click fare. You fetch items to give to characters, so they'll give you the solution to the next puzzle. Speaking of, how did you both find the puzzles?
A little inconsistent, to be honest. Sometimes it's a super easy case of having an item in your inventory that's obviously the right choice. But then at other points, I'd just try every item I had and nothing would work.
That won't work.
Yeah, that happened to me a fair bit as well. Usually it was because I'd failed to notice some small item in the background I could pick up. Come on, game, drop me some hints.
Actually, Barjo, Jake does provide some hints about certain items.
Yes, but he only gives those hints for items that you're trying to use which are actually part of a combination item you need to build.
You might be onto something, but that's not quite right.
If you don't have the item at all, suddenly he's no help.
To be fair though, most point-and-click games have a similar form of trial and error. Plus, you can always hold a button down and make all the interactive elements sparkle. And I definitely enjoyed the puzzles that did click, especially with that great voice acting we've mentioned.
Whoa, that worked a lot better than I expected.
One thing that most point-and-clicks don't normally have though is combat sections.
Affirmative. During these sections, Finn and Jake will face waves of enemies. Finn's attacks consist of pretty standard sword swings. However, he can call on Jake to help him out with special attacks, like becoming a muscle suit for him or a makeshift catapult.
Yeah, those Jake abilities certainly made the combat more enjoyable. It might be unconventional, but I'm glad they put those sections in. This isn't a perfect Adventure Time game, but it really captures the spirit of the show, so I'm giving it 3 rubber chickens out of 5.
Yes, the characters and the humour certainly make it easier to overlook those occasional frustrating moments. I'm giving it 3 out of 5 rubber chickens as well.